Hey everybody, Chuck Barone here. It is Thursday, April the 18th, 2024. Another day of crazy, man. The title, I know the title was a little weird today, right? But in the world we're living in today, as crazy as this might sound, good news is bad news, and bad news is good news. The world's spinning backwards, and dogs and cats sleeping together, and who the hell knows what else. Anyway, before I get rolling, guys, let me take a half a second. Welcome everybody to the show as always, and thank you for your support. We appreciate you guys being here, turning up your comments. All my regulars on there. It's great to see everybody again, and I can't tell you how excited I am. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. So let me get started. Let's talk about markets today. We knew we had a lot of data coming today. We were going to get jobs, Philly Fed, some existing home sales, and a couple other pieces of data that I haven't had a chance to see yet. Comes out after market close. We got this data. It was none of it really terrible. So, of course, the market can't stand that. The market's looking for bad news because they're so obsessed with these freaking rate cuts, right? So markets they didn't get what they wanted today. They know we got big stuff coming next week, PCE, Federal Reserve, all kinds of fun stuff. So I think we're going to kind of tread water here for the rest of this week, and that's kind of what went down today. So let's look at these markets. Dow actually gains today, up 22 points, 37,775. So big nothing burger there. The NASDAQ falls 81 points, 15,601. The S&P falls 11 points, 5,011 on the S&P 500. So basically, activity, but not much as far as results go. Market moving sideways. Bond market today, not a great day for the bond market, but not what we're used to seeing with these big 10, 15, 20 basis point moves. But yields moving up today into the danger zone now. So you got the 10-year up 6 basis points, sitting at where the heck is it? Oh, here we go, 4.65%. And the 2-year also moves up 6 basis points, now at 4.99%. Man, oh man, guys, this is crazy stuff. You have a Fed funds rate now with the way they're inverted, right? So the shorter the term, the higher the yield right now. So the Fed funds at 5.35. Now you got 2-year, 4.99, moving closer. Got the 10-year at 4.65. So it's all kind of smushing together, right? And I think that it's going to continue to do that. The shorter term, the longer term stuff's going to go. We'll see what happens with these Fed auctions too, though. The Treasury selling trillions of dollars worth of bonds into this market. I think they said they had $836 billion this month they were going to be doing. Well, sooner or later, this bond market only has so much capacity. And it looks like the Treasury wants to soak it all up. So the bond yields are going to continue to rise, guys. Get ready for that. The dollar today also up 21 basis points on the index, back above 106, 106.14. Good strong dollar there. Now, some people don't like that. They're talking about we need to weaken the dollar. It's better for our exports. It creates, the trade deficit narrows, right? I just don't know if that's great strategy, guys. I just don't know if that's the best we got. If we really can't compete, and the best tactic we have to compete is to debase our own currency, I think we might need to rethink that strategy a little bit. Precious metals today rallying up again. So gold, after not a great day yesterday, gold rallies up $17.20, now $2,393.30, banging on the door of 2,400. Here comes 25. Believe this, guys. Silver up 3 cents today, not much today for silver, but still sitting at a good, strong number, $28.17 for silver. Precious metals, man, that's where you want to be right now. This rally's just getting started, guys. So get ready for more and higher prices for gold and silver. Oil today down small. It was down more earlier in the day. I was hoping we were going to start this oil correction that I've been seeing coming here. Down only 16 cents today, still elevated, $82.55 for a barrel of West Texas Intermediate. I would like to see oil at 70 to 75 where it belongs. I think it's going to get back there. As things settle down with this war over there, if that's what you want to call it, the war is kind of not, there's not really a war. You got Israel dominating Gaza, and you got Israel and Iran launching stuff back and forth, but not really, it's not a war like you see, like Ukraine or Russia is a war, right? And even that one's kind of a weird one. But as soon as that situation calms down, oil prices are going to come down. You'll see. Bitcoin today rallies up again, man, up $2,248, 63,422 for Bitcoin. Tomorrow starts the halving. So that's tomorrow's the day for it, guys. So it's going to be fascinating to see over the next, say, 30 days or so, how Bitcoin kind of reacts to that. I know the miners are not just going to take a half for their labors, right? So there's going to be some adjustment. It's going to be fascinating to see how it all plays out. And of course, we're going to be here to bring it to you. But like I've been telling you guys, these cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin especially, since it's kind of at the forefront right now. So it may not be the best opportunity. Some of these miners, if they can find their way up into there, might be a better longer term play. But right now, Bitcoin's the play. It's the one everybody has their eyes on. I'm telling you guys, it's going to continue to go up as it gets more and more mainstream. More and more people are going to want to participate in this thing. I'm telling you, it's just the beginning of this whole crypto thing. We're seeing the birth of a market here, and I guess it's been going on for quite a while. But we're seeing the birth of that market moving into the mainstream. How's that? Is that better? Anyway, let's talk about news you guys need today. So we knew we were getting the jobs report. They were expecting 215,000 claims. They got 212,000. So it came in a little bit better than expected. Still a super hot number, though, guys. They want to have 280,000 or higher. That's what they consider neutral, is around 280,000, right? So interesting stuff. Jobs still hot. Another coffin nail in this interest rate idea. The amazing thing is now they're pricing in rate increases. They have the Fed futures market, and now they're talking 6% chance, 6% chance of a Fed rate hike by July. So much for 5 rate cuts. I mean, let's just face it, man. The people who've been watching this show are getting the truth, and they're getting reality, right? The people who are listening to the mainstream, what have they heard? It's temporary, it's transitory, it's buppity beepity boppity boop. Everything they've been telling you has just been a bunch of bullshit. Either they don't know or they're intentionally misleading you. They're putting out mixed signals everywhere to confuse everything. This is why you need to hunker down and get back to basics here, right? If you're a golfer, or you're a baseball player, and you're in a slump, what do? The trainers, they get you right back to basics. How's your grip? How are you holding it? Well, they go, this is what we need to do in times like this right now with all this uncertainty. Got to be cautious, right? So the jobs market, hot, hot, hot. Another forget about rate cuts. Also, the other data we were expecting today, you see these manufacturing numbers? So we get the Philly Fed survey today. They show manufacturing blowout. It's a huge blowout. They were expecting 2.5 on the index. Okay, now anything above 0 is growth. Expanding above 0, negative, contracting, right? And what they do is they say we're at 0, 2. They try to balance it out. So anything above 0 means manufacturing is expanding. They were expecting 2.5 on the index. They got 15.5. Boom. Bye-bye rate cuts. Hello, rate increases. Because manufacturing is going to get hot. That is not great news for the people who want the economy to sour. So again, going to this whole concept of good news is bad news, here you have two pieces of what I would call good news. Job market's hot, decent. If you want a job, you can probably get one. Manufacturing picking up, shockingly more than 5 times higher what they expected. Now we'll see what happens next month if that comes back down, if that's sustainable, right? But when you looked at the components to get to that number, everything was very positive for manufacturing. Go figure, right? Other piece of news we were waiting for today, existing home sales. I've been telling you guys the situation with existing home sales. The numbers are gonna be down because there are no existing homes for sale. The people that own those houses, all sitting on 3% mortgages. They have no incentive to sell those houses, especially with prices going up and where rates where they are. So existing home sales falling again. But here's the interesting thing, guys. The median price continued to go up. Now, the median price in the United States right now, across the country, $393,500. So that means 50% of the sales above 393,500, 50% below, there's the median, right? It's a new record. US housing just continuing to get more and more expensive. And I'm telling you guys, I don't really see a reason why it's not going to continue to go higher. Because I'm telling you right now, watch and see it. You heard it here first. As soon as interest rates start to come down on mortgages, you're going to see a mad rush of buyers into the market. That's going to flip every advantage to the seller. It'll be the seller's market again. So the prices will go up, and you'll see people doing like they were doing in 2022, bidding above appraised value. Coming again, crazy. And here's the fun part. The institutions with their trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars, they don't mind paying a little extra. So the institutional push to buy up the entire real estate market, they're only playing right into their hands, guys. It's crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Redfin came out today and said the cost of owning a home is the quote unquote highest ever. And there are now more than 550 cities in the United States with a median home price of $1 million. There used to be, a few, New York City and some of the coastal cities, had certain neighborhoods that were Beverly Hills and stuff like that were super expensive like that. 550 cities? Okay, crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, now let's move on to some other stuff that you're not going to see so much in the news today. Commercial real estate. We know we got a slow motion disaster developing in real estate. Commercial real estate foreclosures up year over year, 117%. So commercial foreclosures from last year to this year, more than doubling. And here's the interesting thing about that. There's still almost $1 trillion of commercial loans due this year that they still have to refi. So this number is only going to continue to get higher. I guess the regional banks are doing their best to accommodate these, commercial real estate landlords and get their loans refinanced. When you see, foreclosures more than doubling, very troubling sign. They better keep the money going up from J.P. Morgan and all the bigs, because they're going to have plenty of chances buying up regional banks down the road. IMF comes out today. They said that the United States debt is now a quote unquote global risk. They said it stokes high inflation around the globe. They said that they harshly condemned the U.S. for, get this, guys, loose fiscal policy. Yay, knuckleheads in Washington. Loose fiscal policy. The IMF can now criticizing us. Fucking great, right? They said that if we continue at this pace, in 10 years, our national debt will reach $60 trillion. That's freaking crazy. Today, Tesla, Tesla's been tanking. Earnings down. Stock price hits a 52-week low today. EVs, we know what's happening with that electric vehicle market. Tesla being forced to continually cut prices. They're talking, trying to get a new model out that's going to start at $25,000. So that trying to get it down to be more affordable. Now, what are they worried about at Tesla? Elon Musk's $56 billion payday. So they were trying to pay him $56 billion. A federal judge said you can't do that without an okay from the voters, from your shareholders. Because you know how these corporations, they're always doing what's best for the shareholders, right? What a load of shit. So now, because of that judge's ruling, guess what? Musk's $56 billion payday got to go in front of the shareholders. Now, if you're holding Tesla stock and you're at a 52-week low, your prospects don't look good. You know the demand for electric vehicles is going down. You know Tesla now has worldwide competition. They don't own the market like they once did. Would you vote to give one man $56 billion? I got to say, I don't really know all the facts of it, but I'm guessing that's going to be a tough one for Elon to win. Listen to this. I was reading this article today. Please empty your pockets, guys. Be careful what you're doing. I was reading today, listen to this. Americans throw in the trash $68 million worth of coins every year. $68 million worth of coins. Makes me want to get into the recycling business just to get the coins. $68 million thrown in the trash. And people say they're broke. And here's the finished story today. We all know that California is Crazyville, right? Wokeville, whatever. Used to be like, as California goes, so goes the nation. Now it's kind of like watching going to the freak show at the P.T. Barnum Circus, right? Listen to this. The residents of California now had enough, starting to fight back. Sorry, Governor Newsom and your whole woke legislature dumbasses. Residents are looking to completely blow out or redo Prop 47 to reinstate stricter penalties for petty crimes. So we know what they did. They made it where you can do crime and people are watching you steal now, petty theft and all that stuff. They decriminalized crime in essence. Well, now the world is pissed off about it. Their citizens are pissed off. They're trying to reverse it. You're going to see them undo all of that stuff over the next 12 months. Mark it down, guys. The public's had enough of that now. It was an idea that was way, way, way before its time, because its time is never going to come. And now the residents are fighting back. Good for you, California. Fix your crazy crap. Anyway, that's it for the day, guys. I appreciate your support. If you could, please hit the like button. It changes the algorithm around. It gets our videos out there. Share this video with your friends, with your, the viewers on your channels if you have one. Let's get the word out there, guys. We know what we're doing here. The advice we've been given is working. We appreciate you guys. Anyway, thanks for your support. Don't forget to hit the like. We'll be back tomorrow to wrap up another crazy-ass week. Until tomorrow, guys, take care. Thanks.